this is showing all the way over there. Okay. Oh, that looks really nice, actually. Hi. Hello, gorgeous. We're getting it together here. We getting it together. Hey, Zakia, thank you. I don't know. Now, how do you pin? Can I pin that? Okay, pin message. All right, cool. Okay, people are coming in. They are coming in. Hello. I'm going to go live on Instagram as well, just to tell people to come over. Cancel that. Cancel. Live on YouTube. Readings. Hi, everyone. Okay, good. All righty. He's on YouTube. Whew, this is... What's up, everybody? On YouTube. I had to give myself more time. If anybody wants to go ahead, they can... Okay, cool. Zakia, drop a few times for me, please. Hey, Christina. That was a lovely reading. Thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate you. What's up, guys, on Instagram? I'm just telling them I'm live on YouTube. Join me live. What's up, everybody? Where you guys tagging in from? Working 2 channels at the same time is not for the weak. I'll tell you that much. All right, more people are coming in. When you guys come in, just drop and say hello, because I see 6 people. I know 2 of those people are me and Zakia, but just say hello. And Z, I'm not seeing your commentary. I'm assuming you're doing it. This is weird because I can't really see. I can't really see. Okay, Leela Brown sending her 25. So Leela, when you guys sending your money, please put your YouTube name in the note, and she might have. But who is Leela Brown? And then Leela, come on and drop your question live in YouTube. Thank you for that. I know Leela. I read for Leela a lot. Let's see if she put her Instagram. Might see me, they might not. Okay, Rhonda Robinson sent hers. Leela did. Okay. You guys are sending in via PayPal. So I'm not seeing the questions. I'm a little concerned because I'm not seeing questions. Oh my gosh. Z, do you know why I'm not seeing any questions? I don't know why I'm not seeing any questions. I'm seeing. Thank you, Creative University. Oh, thank you. I'm like this mirror images. It's gonna be a little rough today, y'all. Y'all forgive me. Okay, so I saw Leela Brown sent me in. Okay, you're testing. Yeah, keep testing for me, Zakia, because I see you're testing, but I'm not seeing the comments come in over on YouTube. So I'm assuming YouTube must just move slower. When I set up the thing, ooh. Okay, so I have Leela Brown, I have Christina. I see you, Christina Rivera. So you guys just drop your questions right here in the comment. Oh, there's a lag. How long is the lag, Zakia? This is driving me crazy. Let me just ignore that. Okay, Shavani Shav. What was your PayPal or Cash App name? Shavani Shav. What was your? You guys got to tell me. Okay, Christina, I'm going to answer that because I did see yours. Will the pier in San Juan, Puerto Rico be repaired in time for my daughter's Sweet 16 celebration at the mansion in PR? We booked in early August. No, I got okay, Shavani, thanks. Christina, no, it will not be. It'll be somewhat repaired, but there'll be like you won't be able to use the whole thing. So I would definitely get some insurance on that, Christina, like maybe actual insurance if they can take care of that, because what I am seeing is that it will not be fully repaired and you guys won't be able to do your whole celebration the way that you want. Okay. Shavani Shav, which is Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda, thank you so much. I did receive your payment. Okay, so Shavani Shav, which is Rhonda. What should I do to boost my business? Shavani Shav, Rhonda, can you tell me what kind of business you're in? Pascal, I see yours. Yeah, if you paid, please post your questions with your name that you paid under. That's the best way to do it because I'm not seeing their handle. So tell me, Rhonda, what kind of business are you in? Okay. Pascal Jackson, Pascal, which I think is Pascal Flessel. When you guys drop your question, write the name that you signed in it. It's clothing, Shavani Shop. So Shavani Shop, what I got for you immediately is that you need to specialize and minimize. So let's say you do plus size clothing, maybe focusing on the plus size clothing, but maybe focusing on teen girls who are plus size. And then also really, like I used to work in fashion before I did all of this. One thing we used to have in fashion was something called a mini capsule collection, where someone would create 4 sizes, three color samples or 3 color patterns, and that was it. And that was a limited edition. You had to get it before it was gone, and once it was gone, it was gone. Now the person might bring back a silhouette, they might bring back a texture piece, but they're not going to bring back that same collection. And what that did is they would also let people pre-order. So they make samples and they say, hey, pre-order. That way you're only spending money as you're getting it. So that's what I see, Shavani Shav. You also need to work with influencers more. You're not working with enough influencers, which could be free or almost free promotions, okay? I do see that if you specialize in a few niches, that will do really well, okay? And I would say just really look at your costs too, trying to keep your costs down. And Shavanice, if you do anything by hand, I see you making a lot of money with that. Like if you do custom pieces, but really charging for your time, your expertise, your design, the marketing and sales. Because Shavanice, what I see is your pricing is off. Your pricing is, and a lot of designers have a lot of problems trying to price things, okay? Pascal Jackson, please go ahead and drop your question. As soon as you guys pay, definitely drop your question, but put your name. Okay, Pascal, perfect. Do I have a bad luck spell, a generational one? Oh, wow, okay. And all questions are honored. When you put your question, just put the name and where the name that you paid under, and even if you paid on PayPal or Cash App. Do you have, let me lean into your energy a little bit, Pascal, here. Let me lean into your energy a little bit. I guess Instagram is over. I was trying to keep it up, but I don't think there's any way for me to do that. You guys, make sure you're telling your friends and family to come through. I know this is our first time, so I expect this to be a little bit slow. Okay, Shavanice, that should help. And this recording will be back, so you guys can watch it later. Okay. Pascal, I know why you're asking this. You don't have a bad luck spell, but you do. So, Pascal, where are you from? Are you Haitian? I feel like I've read for you before. You're welcome, Shavanice. So what I'm hearing, Pascal, there might have been a little spell work placed on your bloodline, like maybe 5 or 6 generations ago. That's why you feel this. And okay, yes, we did. We have. Okay, yes, because a lot of you guys' names I remember. And it just feels like it's something in the bloodline going back 5 or 6 generations that does need to come off, and it does feel like it's affecting like your luck overall. Yeah, a generational one. You did say that. Yeah, Pascal, you're right. There is a generational, I hate to say bad luck spell, but you're not wrong. Pascal, DM me on IG and I'll give you a referral to someone who I can help, who could, work to release soul contracts. But you're not wrong. There is something. And it doesn't hit, it seems like it gets weaker with every generation. But so right now, in general, we have just a lot going on in the energy where there is just, I'm going to call the matrix or the handlers of the matrix, who are trying to drive the human collective into a certain vibration. And it's not a great vibration. So it's almost like if anyone's doing any kind of spiritual work against someone, it almost like can be like really magnified at this time, even if it was weaker before, if they're sort of tapping into that frequency. So Pascal, DM me on IG. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some information. to help you hopefully remove that. Okay, but you're not wrong. That was a good question. You caught that, and the fact that you're able to catch that means that you're probably the one that's supposed to release it. It's probably supposed to be the one that released it. Okay, guys, and if you guys have another question, you can send in another 25 for another question. I got 8 people on here. Let me try to go back to Instagram to drag people over. I know this is new, so I know that people are like, maybe. You're welcome, Pascal. Definitely DM me on IG. Remind me. I mean, I won't forget because this is a pretty unique situation. You guys can, so while I have a little bit of a flow here, let me just go live on IG. Okay. Live readings on YouTube. Hold on. I did live $25 readings on YouTube. I think I'm doing pretty good because this is my first time doing this on this side. Okay, and then this is like, I need more devices, y'all. I need more devices. Okay, so if you hi guys on Instagram, I'm over here live on YouTube answering questions for $25. Come over. You can pay via Cash App or PayPal. So while I'm here, guys, I am still promoting my 2025 Outlook readings. Okay, my 2025 Outlook readings are still available. My hair is driving me crazy. But Lisa's growing, right? The 2025 outlooks are excellent. So you can get the extended or the core. Both readings will give you a 12-month outlook. Both readings will cover your red flags, sweet spots, and opportunities available for you across all areas of your life: love, family, career. You can, and both of them you can upload photos. So the core will do that. The extended goes further because I include your lucky mantra, your lucky numbers, and your lucky colors, and how to activate them and how to use them. Okay, Christina. Yeah, so Christina, I'll lean into that for you in a second. Okay, just to hang out with me. And then I also do a quarter by quarter tarot card pull, 12 to 15 tarot card pulls to see what your soul wants to know. When I look at your red flags and opportunities, that's just me getting strong downloads, black and white bullet lists. Look out for this, this, and this. But when I do that 12-month look at with the tarot cards, I'm asking your ancestors to come in heavily and your higher self to come in heavily, and to sit in and really see what soul growth can happen. It also sometimes expands out more to the family. Okay, so if you can get the extended, head over to bookzaya.com or the core. The core is, how much is the core? I forget. Anyway, the core is cheaper. I'm making sure that I'm, being aware of the economy that we're in. Okay. Thank you, Christina. Christina says, I can attest to how good the extended outlook readings are if anyone wants to know. Yes, I just did one for her. It's really good, and it's pre-recorded video, so you can go back and look at it forever, and you should, because sometimes that 12 months spills over to 16 months or 18 months, okay? And Christina has a family. She has 2 children she's still raising. She has her husband. So it's like she submitted the photos of the whole family, so I was able to pull information for the whole family. The other thing, too, with the extended is you get 2 psychic questions, and that's over at bookzaya.com. Christina, so let me lean in for you one more time. Hi, Autodidact Wellness. Come on over to YouTube and get your psychic question answered. Should you cancel? I got a soft yes on that, Christina. And I know it's a big one, but I feel like there might be another island. I'm here in the Dominican Republic that you can move it to, but I don't know who can all fly and who cannot. Hi, guys, over on IG. Please come over to YouTube Psychic Zaya and come and get your psychic questions answered. I'm doing it for $25. You pay in real time. So I think, Christina, I got a soft yes on that. So I would say get some insurance, but make a backup plan, because that pier will not be ready. And I'm concerned that they may lie, because I feel like Puerto Rico really needs the money right now. This is for Christina Rivera. They may say, oh yeah, it's fine. And then you get there and it's something else. And that with 80 people, okay, great, Christina, pivot. Let's pivot. I'm glad let's pivot, because they're not going to be honest. Everybody that's over on YouTube, on IG, come on over to YouTube to Psychic Zaya, and come on, get your questions answered. You can pay in real time here. So just from a business perspective, for all my independent entrepreneurs out there, content creators, when you are building out a new platform, you got to put so much work in. That's why I hung out on IG so long, because it was like the platform that did well for me. It takes a lot. I really am trying to get people off of IG and onto YouTube, because IG is just, it ain't playing fair, So how's your Sundays going? I woke up with a lot of really good energy, despite having a spiritual attack. I have some people doing spiritual warfare on me, trying to target my chakras and my energy, my system, and my health. People don't like, happy people. For whatever reasons, they don't people this, and it's so sad because it's always some people you probably know. I don't know who all it is just yet, but it's all good. I was blessed. A good friend of mine prayed for me, and the blessings keep coming. All right, if you're over on IG looking at my beautiful face, come on over to YouTube Psychic Zaya if you want a psychic question done. Psychic question, I'm doing it for $25. So come on over. I'm not doing anything on IG, but just showing and saying, hey, come on over to YouTube Psychic Zaya. And you can, while live, you can go ahead and post your. Thank you, Creative University. Yeah, I feel like it feels good. I have to get off the IG nipple, meaning like, because my audience is there, my audience is like, trained to show up. It's like, oh, and I don't really know how to, like YouTube, I have to figure out how you promote on here. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I'm blessed, favored, about to have some coffee. Oh, wonderful, Christina. That is, yes, people do not like happy people. People don't like attractive. Kimora Lee Simmons said this once years ago during Fashion Week. I was interviewing her after the show. I used to work in fashion. And she said, people were like, why do you feel like you have, haters or something? And she was like, well, people don't like tall women. They don't like confident. They don't like beautiful people. They don't like people who are happy. They don't like people that have done successful. And that always stuck with me. And I remember feeling like I was very cherished to hear that response from her. And you don't recognize that until you get to those levels. And then you get people who are just like, especially being spiritually gifted. I didn't realize how many people are so jealous of having spiritual gifts. And spiritual gifts are very heavy to carry. It's a heavy crown. But yeah, YouTube, anything to do with like the metaverse, it's just weird. It's just weird. Again, guys, you can go ahead and book a psychic reading. You can book a psychic reading at bookzaya.com. If you like a live reading at this time, come on over to YouTube, and then just drop $25, and I'll answer your question here. If anybody knows how to promote on YouTube really well and build your audience, let me know. I feel like when I look at other readers, they be putting up videos every day. I'm like, are y'all serious? Shit. I also don't know if I feel like there's a lot of intimacy with IG, which sometimes gets on my nerves. I'm like, I don't want to be in my DMs with a bunch of whatever. But it is an intimacy with IG that I don't feel on YouTube. And it could just be that I'm just not used to it. Like I can say most of the people that follow me on IG, I actually know. They're clients, people I went to college with, school with. Same thing with Facebook. But YouTube, I feel like it's just a whole world of strangers. Hi, Jasmine Adore, guys. If you're over on IG, come on and visit me over on YouTube. I wanted to talk about some other things. I knew it was going to be a little slow, little pause. Zakia, are you dropping the promos, babe? I'm not seeing it. And if you did pay, please make sure when you drop your question that you drop your name of how you paid, Cash App, PayPal, etc. YouTube moves really slowly in terms of the comments, or maybe you guys just not a comment. Zakia, can you drop me a test comment just to make sure we're still here? I mean, it says still live. It's got 15 people on here. And I guess it's moving slower now because, you guys are having to pay. So, okay, so test. Okay, Zakia, it seems like it was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, so I am going to be releasing this week a wallet money spell. It's going to be a quick one. So I'm going to be releasing more rituals that are quicker. Everyone should be doing a little bit of money magic. If you have my money magic course that you've bought before, you do any sort of money rituals, keep a money candle lit, keep pumping that money rituals, listen to money meditations, keep yourself in a especially in the US, keep yourself in a frequency of money and abundance. Hit your floors as often as possible with ammonia, pine sol, sage. I get a lot of downloads, and this is why I want to start my private membership. Okay, Shane. Hi, Shane. Hi, Sean Sill. Thank you, baby. Sean, come on in to the YouTube. I'm trying to be careful how you choose my words because these platforms I need to start a private membership, guys, because it's I can't really say all the things I need to say. But I want to stress that everybody should be doing money rituals. And you can put up cinnamon. You could put up cinnamon. You could put, if you are on IG, come on over to YouTube, Psychic Zaya, and go ahead and drop $25 for your question. Put up cinnamon, blow cinnamon through your doorway, blow cinnamon on your floor. You can put a little cinnamon in your mop water, cinnamon incense. Cinnamon is great because it's protective. It also pushes back. It also brings in abundance. Okay, you could even boil cinnamon sticks and spray the water around your home. So, if you're just joining me, I'm Psychic Medium Zaya. I'm doing live psychic questions over on YouTube. Head over to YouTube, Psychic Zaya, and then you can drop $25. You can pay me via Cash App or PayPal. Hey, Shane. Okay, Shane. So, Shane, you know what I'll do? I'll do a little. So, if you guys don't have questions, you can just drop the $25 and say spirit message. If you don't have questions on YouTube, just say spirit message. So, because I can do that. I can just tell you. But I want you guys to start doing money rituals, and I'm going to release a wallet money ritual, a real quick one. Just, you got to keep your money boosted. Keep your abundance boosted across the board, guys. Do all kind of stuff. I would even get my I'm going to do a big sale on my money magic course, but I definitely would keep that boosted. Okay, so Shane, let me see what we got here. I remember, we speak all the time. I'm hearing, Shane, that this is a spirit message for Shane Sill. Your heart is in a really good space. If you guys don't have a question, you just want a message from spirit, then just send me the $25 and then say spirit message, but tell me where you're at. I know, Shane, most of the people on here are my clients. So Shane, your heart's in a really good place right now. And if you don't feel that's true, I want you to listen to more heart chakra meditations. You're walking into a time of abundance, Shane. If things aren't really working for you right now, know that by June, things will still start to open up for you, Shane. I'm also hearing that you have some people in your life you need to release. So I don't know if that's coworkers you've become close to. Again, this is for Shane Sill. This is just a spirit message I'm just channeling from her ancestors. Actually, Shane, for you, I think this is your mom coming in. And forgive me if I'm mixing up the person, but I'm pretty sure I know who I'm talking to right now. You need to wear more green and gold, Shane, and you need to really do a mini vision board and screenshot it on your phone for just 5 things that you want to happen before the end of the year. Also, Shane, when you do that vision board, I want you to do an emotional board with it. So if you put up a photo of like you as a nurse at a job, then put up the words, I want to be appreciated, respected. Okay. So a lot of times when we're trying to manifest, we forget to add emotion because we assume if we get the job making 200,000, we're going to be happy. Well, you might work there, but they might work you to death. They might be racist or sexist. So we want to make sure that we add the emotional element. Pascal, yes, you can pay for another question. If you guys have another questions, go ahead and drop another 25. That's what I'm doing this for. This is my way of still giving back, but also making it affordable. And I like to, I like to do lives. So Shane, really good energy coming in for you starting in June. Think about the people that you may need to release and wear those green gold colors and do that mini vision board on 5 things that you want. I'm also hearing, Shane, that you need to sleep a little bit more. Your sleep is weird. You need to tighten up on your sleep schedule. Okay. So try to get, if you like to stay up all night, hanging out, playing video games or whatever, do that on the weekends. But 5 days a week, you and the kids need to be asleep at the same time. Yes. Anybody that wants to pay for a second question, come on. If you're over on IG, how are you? I'm doing live psychic readings for only $25 over on YouTube. My YouTube is Psychic Zaya. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so Carter Brown, did you drop you're welcome, Shane. Did you drop 25? Once you guys have dropped the 25, just put in the comment your name, whether you pay by Cash App or PayPal, and then drop your questions. My days of answering questions for free are over. I almost did it for over a decade, so now I'm only doing it for $25. My normal reading fees start at $125, $130. So Carter Brown, please pay. There's an option to pay via Cash App. $11 Zaya. Oh, yes, Carter Brown is Leela. Okay, Leela, great. Thank you. Yeah, guys, put your names up that you paid for. So, yeah, okay, Leela. Gary and Joy were engaged on Gary's birthday, February 8th. They took a small boat out on Lake Oconee in Putnam City, Georgia. Joy's body was found. Gary is still missing. He is my cousin. An accident or foul play? Wow. Okay, Pascal. Thank you. I saw that again. I'm going to get you in a second. Wow. Wow, Leela. That's heavy. That's fucking heavy. Let me see. This is where I have to do my disclaimers. Okay, I am a psychic. My accuracy is pretty good, but you still, you still have to do due diligence with health, wealth, finances, legal issues. Okay, so I'm only giving you from a psychic perspective. Yeah, I definitely got foul play. Leela, I definitely got foul play. And what I am getting is that, you know, Gary was involved, but something went wrong where maybe these people double crossed him or something. Because with him missing, I'm concerned that he is. It feels like a mix of like he may be, you know, on the run / being held hostage. It feels like whatever the plan was didn't go well, but there was definitely some foul play, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. And you know, we're gonna pray we find Gary. We're gonna pray that he was on the right side of this thing, but expect some shenanigans. Okay, expect some shenanigans. Okay, that was for Leela. That was for Leela. I'm sending you love, my darling. Sending you love. Okay, Pascal, your second question is, what is my spirit message? What is my spirit message? So again, if you guys don't have a question, but you just want a message from spirit, Pascal, right now, Spirit is saying you also have to clean out people in your life. This is for Pascal Flessel. There's people in your life that need to go. I'm getting like either some mother figures, aunties, or friends. Like it feels like women have been around for quite a while, and that they're kind of holding you up. And another thing, Pascal, what Spirit is saying is when you have ideas, because Pascal, you have a lot of ideas. Don't go to people who haven't haven't achieved what you have. What I'm getting, Pascal, is you have a lot of jealous people around you, like quietly, like they're proud of you, but they're a little jealous. And it feels like a lot of females. It feels like females that feel like family, even though they might not be blood. That was for Pascal. So you've got, and Pascal, as you're getting this message and people may be coming to mind, Spirit is saying those are the people that you have to stop telling your dreams to, and perhaps dial back on how much you spend time with them. The other thing, Pascal, is you are moving more into your own spiritual gifts. You need to open up your energy. Somebody don't want me to say that. Ooh, who don't want me to say that? These matrix handlers don't want people to wake up. Y'all can eat it. Pascal, you need to start wearing white wraps on your head and doing third eye opening meditations. Your gifts are going to kick in really hard around June. Pascal, you're going to start hearing and seeing things if you're not already. If you live in a big city, you need to hit your floors, mop your floors with Florida water and salt water. Especially at night, Pascal, make sure that you're covering your head. And that's fine if you do your scarf or your silk satin bonnet or whatever, okay? Everybody, I don't care what your race or sex is, everybody should be covering their head at night right now. It's a lot of spiritual attacks happening on the astral realm, you know. It's a lot going on. So Pascal, that's your message from Spirit. Your gifts are kicking in. You've got some jealous females in your life that you need to stop telling people to. And I would only, Pascal, when you're trying to get advice on moving forward in certain areas in life, I would only talk to those who are in a position to tell you that, okay? Okay, Jasmine Massey, hello, my darling. Please make sure that you've put a payment in via PayPal or via Cash App. Okay, Jasmine, I just received it. Thank you. Okay, I just received it. So Jasmine Massey says, my question is, what federal agency will I do best in? They're saying CIA. Jasmine, they're saying CIA. Let me see. CIA. I don't know all the federal agencies. I try to ignore America. But automatically came out CIA. You're supposed to do something with investigative reporting. So CIA or FBI. That was for Jasmine. That was for Jasmine Massey. Okay. And also, Jasmine, you should do a vision board. You're welcome, Pascal. Wonderful. Jasmine, do a vision board. Again, guys, I wrote an article for one of the websites I write for. Hey, Cammie, come on over to YouTube. And one of the things I talked about was an emotional board. So a lot of times when we do vision boards, we just like put the images and we assume we're going to have certain emotions, but you want to make, Central Intelligence Agency. That's correct, Jazz. You want to make sure that as you're getting these jobs or going for these opportunities that you put the emotion. So like not just the job, but like, hey, I want to feel loved. I want to feel respected. I want to love the commute. Because a lot of times, just like in dating, like we may focus on the looks or we may focus on the money or we may focus on the job title, but we don't think about like, how do you want to, like for me, one of the things on my list is I want someone that we sleep well together in the same temperature. I'm not going to be freezing at night because you're hot. I need us to sleep in the same. We need to be on the same page when it comes to body temperature. And listen, that not being on the same page when it comes to body temperature for sleeping will break up marriages, right? People don't think about it. It's these little things. You know, how do you want someone to hold emotional space for you? So that is it. Guys, come on over if you're on Instagram. Again, if you've already paid for a question, you have another question, drop another 25. There's Cash App, $11 and then there's PayPal, which is the you'll have to pull the link here on YouTube. But come on over to YouTube. If you don't have a direct question, but you want to drop $25, I'm doing spirit messages today. So it's just a message from Spirit. What does Spirit need you to know at this time. But like I was saying a little bit earlier, okay, Jazz, come on, drop another 25. Thank you, guys. I like this. This is fun. Okay, LaShawn Johnson. All right, question for Elizabeth Johnson. Got it. Okay, so Elizabeth Johnson, who's here? LaShawn or Elizabeth? Who's coming on YouTube? Okay. Okay, got it. LaShawn from hi Elizabeth. How so when you guys ask for spirit message, just tell me like your age and where you are. That allows me to dial in faster, but I'm just gonna trust spirits. Got it. So Elizabeth Johnson, what I'm hearing is this is your time to okay, Elizabeth, this is your time to be happy, my darling. This is your time for selfish time. Elizabeth Johnson, this is time for you to be selfish. I'm not sure if you're the one that always takes care of the siblings and the parents or whatever. I definitely feel, Elizabeth, that you're an empath, EMPATH, or a highly sensitive person. And if that is the case, I'm an empath. Empaths are here to help heal the world, but we often need to start with ourselves. And Elizabeth's spirit is saying your time for giving to everybody but yourself is done. You need to walk into a selfish era. Elizabeth, I want to give you a book. I want you to get this book, or whoever's listening. It's called they give me two books. The Empath Survival Guide. The Empath. I'm gonna write it in the comments. Empath Survival Guide by Judith Orloff. Okay, anybody that wants to pick this up, if you feel that you're sensitive, then this is what you want to get this book to teach you how to set boundaries. Elizabeth, your boundaries are weak. Too many people take advantage of you. I'm also hearing, Elizabeth, that there is someone that calls you with their problems all the fucking time and they don't resolve their problems. I had a friend the other day. She has a bunch of stuff going on. I gave her several solutions. She basically knocked them all back. And I fell on the old black Negro spiritual. I said, well, let Jesus take the wheel. And y'all know I don't really rock with Jesus like that. So if I'm saying, let Jesus take the wheel, I'm like, yo, I'm done with it. I told you. I miss them hearts. I love the hearts on Instagram. I miss that interactivity on YouTube. So Elizabeth, what I'm saying to you is if you've got people in your life that's running down your phone, knocking at your door, oh, there's hearts on YouTube. Throw me some hearts, you guys. Yay, thank you. And these motherfuckers ain't handling this shit, drop them. I don't care if it's your mother, your daughter, whoever. And you know what you say? This is for all my empaths and all the people that are holding space for other people that don't do the work, that are not doing the healing, that want to run down your fucking energy. Hey, I don't have the emotional bandwidth to hold space for you today. Hey, I'm not able to pick up the phone. I won't be picking up the phone because I'm calling my energy back to me, and I'll be pulling my energy back to me for the next 10 days. Do not contact me. Okay. If you're dying, call 911 because they're going to do more for you. Okay. And it's not about being mean, but it's about having that boundary. Okay, Jasmine, what's your next question, my darling? Go for it. Go for it. Again, guys, hey, Fila. If you guys want to come over to YouTube and drop a question or, $25, or you can just ask for a spirit message. Jazz, go ahead. I got your Jasmine Massey. I got your 25. Go ahead and drop your second question. Christina Lab. Yeah, at 911. Yeah, call the cops. Leave me the fuck alone. And you know what really taught me this? Doing psychic work, my clients paying me taught me the value of my insight and my ability to hold space for people and my strategy and my communication. Forget psychic stuff, just how good of a supporter I am. I don't have an inner circle of friends because I'm like, none of you niggas whatever. None of y'all was appreciative. So fuck everybody. If you want my help, you got to pay for it. And people do this. Okay, Jazz says, okay, if I do my inner work, will I find my soulmate this year? Not this year, Jazz, 2028. Not this year, Jazz, 2028. You meet your person between December of 2027 and April of 2028. And the reason why is that there are going to be you're going to shift a lot, Jazz, over these next. Yeah, Jazz, you do a lot of shifting because see, we're all in this period of spiritual awakening. So as we awaken spiritually, we change. So Jazz, you are shifting so much that whoever you would meet this year or next year would not be a fit for you in 28. And so it's 2028. Don't stress. Remember, we're all on different timelines. There are a lot of people want babies. A lot of babies are going to be coming to older women over the next 10 years because they're looking for more wisdom than youth or whatever. But Jazz, continue to do your inner work, run your chakras, do your shadow work. There used to be a book I used to recommend for shadow work. But the number one thing you can do is look up to find out what your attachment style is. Once you find out what your attachment style is, that helps you a lot with your shadow work. So there are quizzes and books and stuff like that. Okay. Jamise, okay, future relationship with Jahid. Okay, Jamise, come on down. But Jazz, don't rush into anything. I don't want you to rush into anything because I'm seeing that you might bump up along someone in the summer of 27 who is not good for you, my darling. Just not good for you. Okay, Jamise, come on down. Okay, Jamise, come on down and send your question through YouTube. Okay, Jazz, can you share the shadow workbook? You know what my problem? I'm doing fresh juice, right? But then I'm eating steak. The thing is, I have to balance my iron because without meat, my iron drops really badly, and I start to lose my I start to get fucked up. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, come on down, Jamise. Jamise sent 25 on Cash App. Okay. Come on and join. Anybody that's on Instagram, come on over to YouTube over at Psychic Zaya. I'm on IG. Who's on IG? I'm not going to be answering questions on two platforms. I'm trying. The only reason why I'm on Instagram right now is because my audience is normally there, and I just don't. I'm not going to be. I'm not on IG answering questions. Thank you, Fila. Thank you, Fila. Yeah, it is. It is not easy. That low iron shit is that is not easy. Guys, you have to send your questions on YouTube. I'm trying to get you guys used to seeing me on YouTube. I only have the Instagram up because I know my audience is on there. Thank you, Tiffany. Lovely. Aww. So yeah, as I was saying, as we wait for more people to either drop in and okay, Danielle Brockington for Night to Tea. So I'm waiting on Jamise and Danielle. You guys make sure that you're sending this stuff over to YouTube. I'm answering the questions on YouTube. Okay, the Shadow Work Journal, a guide to integrate and transcend your shadows. Who's that by Jazz M? Thank you. Okay, so hey, Danielle Brockington. Okay, she says, do I need to move to find success in love? Ooh, yeah, I got a yes on that right away, Danielle. Right away on that. Let's lean into that a little bit. So this is the benefit of like me being on YouTube and then not that many people. I can go deeper in these questions. Sometimes I'll be able to, sometimes I won't. Okay, I want to ask because for some reason I can't get the comment box. Okay, Mia Wilkins on IG. You can't get the comment box. Send your question here on IG and I'll answer it. But where did you pay for? What was your name? And when you guys drop your comment, just write your name and where you paid at Cash App or PayPal. Okay. Hi, I'm just getting up here. It's Jamise. Okay, Jamise, drop your question. So Danielle, you do need to move. Well, let's see where you need to move. So Danielle, I am hearing Europe in particular. They're saying the UK, anywhere in the UK, but London is coming in. Amsterdam, the Netherlands in general will be good for you, Danielle. I'm hearing Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, and Colombia. So Danielle, I am hearing that, yeah. And also Danielle, and I'll tell this to anyone, you guys should get what's called an astrocartography reading. Mia, just drop your question here, but tell me where you paid and what your name was. An astrocartography reading, astrocartography, ASTRO, cartography, TOGRAPHY. And basically an astrocartography reading, they take your birth chart, they lay it on the world map, and they tell you where you'll have luck in love, money, finance, etc. Jamise Norman, go ahead and drop your question here, my darling. If you just want a spirit message, please let me know, okay? Mia Wilkins, go ahead and drop your question on IG. I'm only doing that for her because for whatever reasons, if you don't have an account on YouTube, I don't think you can comment, and you have to be signed into your account. So Danielle, I do see you doing that, and if you need to move before the end of 2026, okay? Oh my God. Listen to what Danielle said. Thank you for that confirmation. She says, I am screaming. Thank you. Your soulmate is in London, is what my mom has been telling me and what I've been feeling for years. Then let's go. Thank you, Fila Antoine. She said she just described for me. Thank you. Yeah, Danielle. So then it's London because that came up immediately. Because I travel a lot, so I don't just go to Europe. I'm like, where in Europe? What country? What city? And when I heard the UK, London. So let's get it. And definitely, Danielle, go before the end of 2026. So you got some time to get it together. You don't have to rush for it. But whoever he is or your person is, she is, whoever, they're before the end of 2026 because you're supposed to meet them in 2027, kind of the latest. You might even meet somebody just online. Mia, what name did you book under? Jamise. Hi, Keela Shaheen. Jazz, I'm not sure why you're dropping that. Oh, Keela Shaheen is the name of the author. She just gave us a shadow word journal. Jamise, honey, drop your question, my darling. Afuma. Okay, Afuma Wilkins, I see you. Come on in here. Come on into the... okay, Jamise, I see you. You sent your question you want to know your future relationship with you and Jihad. Okay, Jamise, I see it. Zaki, if you see anything I could be doing better, please let me know. Look at this, 45 people on IG. Okay. If you guys are on IG, come on over to YouTube to get your question answered, okay? You're welcome, Joss. Okay, so Jamise, you want to know what is happening with you and Jihad. Okay, yeah, Jamise, I see you. I'm answering your question here. I see you, Jamise Norman. The future of you and Jihad. Jihad likes to play. Jihad just wants to chill. He'll say anything to you. If you feel like Jamise, you're not only a very pretty girl, but you feel like you're a very sweet girl, and you have a lot of your vibration of love and pouring into people is very high. So Jamise, you have to be careful about narcissists. Yeah, narcissists love people with big hearts who got a lot of love for everybody but themselves. So Jamise, if you've had any, I see you, Mia. Okay, drop your question on IG. I saw it, Afuma Wilkins. I see it. Jamise, if you are someone that's an undercover over lover, you know, you're the one always showing up for lovers and peoples, then you have to stop that. And that's a you know, kind of a weak point in you. This guy is, I'm not going to call him a narcissist. They're saying, Spirit is saying, yes, he is. Don't sugarcoat it. Okay. So Jamise, I'm gonna have to keep it real for you. I don't know which screen you're on. That's why I'm going back and forth. But Jihad is a narcissist, and he's going to drain you dry of every bit of your energy, every bit of your feminine energy, every bit of your intellectual energy. He is an energy vampire, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He will tell you anything to get you to stay, because that's what they do. But he's not the person for you, and that's why you're questioning it. I have never read for a woman who is in a solid relationship that questions anything about the husband. They never do. We never talk about the husband. They're like, I'm happy, he's good. I can feel the guy is good, or the woman is good with the situation. They don't have any questions about the husband. So the moment, or the boyfriend. So the moment someone has a question about their mate, something is off. And it doesn't mean you have to break up and get rid of them and flush them down the toilet. But most of the time, that's exactly what it means. That was for Jamise, honey. You need to learn about boundaries, about self-love, self-care. And I would say get therapy on that, okay? All right, okay. All right, so that was for Jamise. Let's go. Phila said that's a fact. Yes, and if you guys want to be helped with those issues, Phila Antoine, ANTYTWINE, is a coach. She's amazing. And she's also she was on IG as well. She is Phila on IG. Okay, so Mia says, and I'm only doing this for Mia. Samantha PR, come on over to YouTube, baby. Come on over here. YouTube, I'm on Psychic Zaya. I just lost my job, but I'm called to be by the water. Should I go to Cabo in May? Yes, Mia, go to Cabo in May. Budget everything. But go and get you some. Samantha just sent her money in. Thank you. I saw that. Come on to YouTube to ask the question. I'm trying to get you guys used to this. Mia, definitely Cabo in May. And then while you're there, ask to receive downloads. Mia, what I would love for you to do in your Cabo is to be on a fast, to be on a detox. So maybe 10 days before your trip, just go raw, vegan, fresh fruit juices, and sit at that water's edge and ask for downloads, ask for information about your next steps and what you should do and what you may be missing. And I would do a lot. I would sit with my ancestors a lot if I were you, Mia. Okay. You know, again, everybody should be doing money rituals because these people got plans to take everybody down. Okay. So getting a job, all these things could be a little bit harder depending on what you do, because things are just weird out there. Although I do feel Mr. Trump wants to make sure that America has money. Oh, good, Mia. That's excellent. She just ordered the detox. Excellent. Feel free to send me a DM as you're working through it. I just want to hear what comes up for you. Mm-hmm. All right, Samantha. Yes, your intuition always knows. Exactly, Christina. People try to gaslight themselves out of their intuition. And I think that's the best thing that ever happened to me, is that doing this work professionally and making quite a bit of income from it, I don't be playing with my intuition. I don't, because every time I've second guessed it, I get caught up. I'm like, damn. And it could be a small thing like, oh, you should have went to that store at 7 instead of 8. Get your ass up, go to the store. And then I go at 8:30, it's traffic, or there's too many people, or it's weird, or it closed. So, you know, you're following that intuition. And especially as women, we are able to have, our intuition is stronger. Women we're more tapped into our intuition. Men have it too, but we're more tapped in because we're more tapped into the emotional body. The more you're tapped into your emotions, the stronger your intuition. And then it becomes about managing. Okay, Samantha, I'm not seeing you, my darling, over on YouTube. Come on through. Samantha PR, come on through. Thank you for all my clients. Okay. Okay, so Samantha sent in, and then JG, okay, for JG says, should I pursue the comm job with PSEG? If not, what else? Okay. So this person, I don't know where you are. You guys, hopefully you're on YouTube. Trying to get y'all used to YouTube because I can't be going back through different crap. That's like, giving me double work. So JG, I'm assuming they're on YouTube. Come on in and drop your question. I'm going to give you time to do that. I received that payment, and then so I'm waiting on Samantha and JG. This is a good flow. I can't imagine if it starts going faster. I have to, because right now it's like I'm looking at my phone. Y'all, my phone is kind of old. It'll be 4 years old. I think it's 4 years old now. I bought it in 2021. So 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah, 4. I'm gonna tell y'all about me with these damn phones because I damn sure spent my little 15, not even little, my $1,200, $1,500. My brother and some people that love to give these people their money for these phones. I'm not getting rid of my phone until the shit cracks in half. Same thing with my laptop. I have a laptop for 8 years, a MacBook Pro. That thing said, girl, we got to go. It just died on me one day. I was so pissed last year. Luckily, I had another one I had bought previously a year before. But yeah, these devices and me, we going to roll to the wheels fall off. Y'all will, can y'all imagine like 10, 15 years ago, we would have never been thinking we're spending all this money on a phone. Oh, Fila, okay, cool. And thank you guys, Fila, thank you. If you guys want to, please drop your questions. Zakia, drop me a test comment. I'm not seeing any comments on YouTube. I swear to God, these people just be hating on me. Zakia, drop me a test comment because I'm not seeing anything on YouTube. You guys got to drop these comments in YouTube. Okay, test. Zakia, keep sending me a few tests. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Let me just see. So I'm waiting on a question from, Tiffany Lavelle. I can see that, yes. You guys, when you drop your questions, please put the name and how you paid. So right now, JG and Samantha PR and Fila. Okay. Hi, Native Mo Rose Rising. I'm good. Yeah, Christina, you're feeling about luxury bags. Absolutely. I've given 1 or 2 items, Okay, fine, Fila, let's go. I've been wanting to move, but life has created so many blocks. What do you see from me and my family about moving and where? Okay. Yes, I got yours, Fila. Thank you so much. So Fila wants to know, she's been wanting to move, but life has created so many. So, it's funny. I know you want to move, but it feels like your family, Fila, doesn't want to move, including the husband, maybe the kids. It's like, it feels like it's only you that wants to move. Like, I feel like even though your husband says he wants to, he doesn't. I feel like in a way, Fila, you're sort of like me. We like adventures. We like newness. We don't mind kind of leaving one community and going to another. But I feel like if you feel like your family, they feel very comforted by all the things they know. Whether it is that the fact that you guys live in one part of New York, you could drive in another. I don't feel drive in another part. And so I think you may have to take them on small trips and say, what do you guys think? Or just show them how they can build a new life for themselves. I do get that feeling that you guys might end up moving to an island, in particular Dominica. I see you guys buying property on an island within about 18 to 24 months. And then you guys are living between there and the US. So it feels like Dominica, it might even be, it's a Caribbean island. I'm very clear on that. And you guys buy a property, but it feels like a family house. So it feels like your husband's family, your family, y'all all get together and y'all buy this 5-bedroom house, and it's like a bunch of acres of land. And that feels good because in that way, everyone feels like they're still connected to their family, but then they're also able to, still be able to go back and forth. Okay. But you're going to have to be the one to show them how they can build community in a new place. But I don't see your family leaving, not permanently, not everybody. I'm sorry, my darling. I'm sorry. Okay, Samantha PR says, love, been dating Jordan for a few months. Okay, come on, Samantha, everybody that's on here is mostly my clients. But kids seem to be a barrier because I don't want to have any, because I don't want any, but he has none. Do we have a future? It be your own family. Yeah, it do be your own family. Do you have a future with Jordan? Oh, you and Jordan are a nice match, Samantha. That's a nice flow. He does want children. I understand. He wants at least one child, like a boy. He's definitely a father person. He's a father person. He's definitely someone that pours in. That is going to be a deal breaker, Samantha. He likes you a lot now. Samantha, he really likes you. I feel like you guys really dialing each other. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of compatibility. He's hoping you'll change your mind because you already have one. So he feels like, oh, well, she's already have one. Hi, Tanisha Bailey. Come on into the YouTube. Thank you. I see your payment. So Samantha, he feels like because you already have one, he can kind of convince you. But I've been reading for you for a really long time. You're not that person that's easily swayed. Especially having around a child because you put so much into your son. So what I would say is if you really know that you're not going to do that, then release him now before you fall so deep in love that it's just hard for you to get out. And the thing is, Jordan likes you a lot, Samantha, and because he thinks he can convince you, blah, 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 he's going to do a lot of lip service. But if you know that's not something you want, and I don't feel like that's something you want to go through again, then release him now so that it'll be easier for you to kind of move him out your system. You know, you'll be over it in about 12 months. But if you stay and rock out with this guy through the end of the year, it's going to be so hard to leave him. And you guys are going to come into like a stalemate. Okay, that was for Samantha PR. Tanisha Bailey, come on down. So I'm waiting to read for JG and then Tanisha Bailey over on YouTube. Again, hang out with me over on YouTube. I'm on YouTube on Psychic Zaya. Okay, JG, great. She's here. And Tanisha Bailey, wonderful. Thank you, guys. Let's go. So I'm going by the first comment. I see Tanisha Bailey says, Marilyn, I've been dating a guy named Tommy for the past few months, and I'm not sure if I should continue to date him. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so Tommy. Ooh. All right. I'm glad you asked, Nisha. From what I'm getting, Tommy is married with kids and a wife. He's married with kids. If Tommy happens to be from another country, I don't know if he's Caribbean or something. I'm getting that if he's from another country, he's got kids and wife back in that country. If not, he's got kids and wife somewhere, Tanisha. Somewhere, if he's not legally married, he got some kids and a woman that thinks he is with her. Go ahead and move on, Tanisha. Just tell him anything. You ain't got to confront him like, do you have kids or wife? You know, unless this guy's like a big catch, and then I would do private eye. But they immediately, Spirit said, married with kids. And that's what you're missing. And he's really good, especially if these people are overseas. It's easy to be married with kids and be overseas and then you somewhere else living a whole nother life, because a lot of people do that. They live a whole nother fucking lifestyle. And we'll do that. So Tanisha, move on. Your ancestors made sure to come to me today, and I'm glad because they know. See, these spirits know that I will tell it. I tell the truth. I don't, I'm mindful as to what I say and how I deliver it because I'm always mindful of emotions, feelings, and mental health. But they know I don't be fucking lying to people. Tanisha, move on, my darling. Someone else is coming at the end of 2026. But this guy is, if not legally married with kids, he definitely got a whole family situation going on. Okay. And my accuracy with that shit is really high. JG says, should I pursue the communications job with, people said this is a telenova, frags. Oh, should I pitch the Spanish channels? I'm in Mexico. Maybe I should. Should I pursue the communications? Yeah, I started them at 12:30 EST. Azia. No, Azia, you haven't missed anything. Come on in. Just drop your $25 and then drop your question. I'm on here now 53 minutes. I started at 12:30. I try to start on time now. Okay, so JG says, should I pursue the communication jobs with PSEG? If not, what direction does Spirit want me to take on full time? I just took on my major family responsible with the passing of my uncle and I need more money. I understand that. Okay. Blessings to you, JG, for stepping in with your family. That's a beautiful blessing. Your uncle is by your side. Make sure you're lighting a white, pink, or blue candle for him and talking to him and asking him to come into your dreams on TikTok. Yeah, I should do more TikTok. Aya. Okay, JG, let's lean into you, my darling. And if you guys just want a spirit message and just drop $25 here on YouTube, tell me your name and just say spirit message and I'll give you a spirit message. JG, I'm getting a soft yes on pursuing the job with PSEG. It seems like in the pursuing of that, something else opens up. I think you do end up working with them, but you move to a different department. Like they find out you're really good at something else. So yeah, I got a yes on that. Pursue the job, but understand that something else may open up an organization that's a better fit for you. I do see you in a nice cushy position between June and September. This is for JG. Really nice, cushy position that you're really happy about it. Like I've told other people, I want you to do a mini vision board and I want you to write out the words of how you want to feel with that job. Okay. Like you want to feel great, satisfied. If for some reason that doesn't work out, I'm hearing the words Maryland and Florida. So there may be opportunities to work with the governments of Maryland or Florida or the federal government and get relocated to Maryland and Florida. Okay, JG, but I wish you luck on that. Either way, JG, you do land on your feet and you will have more money before the end of the year. So just keep the faith and keep focusing on that. Okay. Elizabeth Johnson, hi, my darling. You sent another question. Great. Okay, so Elizabeth Johnson, thank you for that. Let me just make sure I'm getting everyone. So I got Tisha. Okay, so I got everybody's questions. So I'm going for LaShawn. For Elizabeth Johnson says, is Richard my soulmate? My birthday is 5/7. His birthday is 2/16. So his birthday is today. Happy birthday, Richard. And your birthday is 10 days before mine, Elizabeth. I'm 5/17. If you're on IG, join me on YouTube for a psychic reading, $25. You can just say, I need a spirit message, or you can ask me a direct question over on YouTube, over at Psychic Zaya. And I'm monitoring my energy because I get really excited and I'll be on here for hours and then I'll be flatlined all week. Crazy. Is Richard my soulmate, Elizabeth? I mean, we have different soulmates. So like, he's not like the spirits, they do this for me. So when people are asking me about chemical attraction and romantic attraction and sexual attraction, they'll show me like food, or like they'll show me a white wall or vanilla or a tapioca, which tells me there's not a lot of passion there. I am seeing chocolate cake with you, but it's not warm. It's not delicious. So what I'm seeing, Elizabeth, there is a lot of chemistry between the two of you, but he's not your soulmate, but he is someone that you can spend time with. What I will say is the two of you looks like you had a past life, 5 past lives, and there's something you're supposed to complete in this lifetime. There's something around a son. So I don't see you having a son with him, Elizabeth. But there's something around a son. So there might be something where you guys get a dog together, and then if you break up, he takes the dog. It's a male dog, but there's something around a son between you and Richard. So there is some unfinished business. What I would say, Elizabeth, is to get a past life reading around this gentleman, okay? Yes, exactly, Christina. Christina says soulmates don't always end in long-term love. They're there to teach you something. So Keisha Wells, I see you dropped your 25, so come on over to YouTube. Hi, JD Superstar. How are you guys? Okay. So Keisha Wells, thank you. This is going pretty well. I'm really glad. Spirit was, because I was like asking. Oh, okay. Okay, Samantha's got another question. Come on down, Samantha PR, with your second question. Okay, so Asia says, how long will you be live? I'm at work right now in Tennessee, which is 12:31. Child, don't ask me to do. I'm probably going to hang out another like 5-10 minutes. Because I can feel my energy dropping. So I just want to, I'm good off at 1 p.m. I'm trying to send a Azia, before you send that cash app, make sure I'm still on, okay, my darling? Because I don't want to have anybody's money sitting anywhere and I haven't done the work. I don't take people's money without doing the work. That's my whole thing. I will not take your, even if when I had day jobs and I hated the motherfuckers, I still wouldn't slack off because, it's an energy exchange. It's an agreement. Okay, so Azia, before you do that, but Azia, I will be doing this again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to see how my energy feels. Azia, but make sure that you're at, CST. Azia, before you send the cash app, my darling, when you get off, or if you're on here now, I can answer it now. Okay, so I'm waiting for Samantha's second question. And I'm waiting for Krisha as well. I'm waiting for Krisha Wells. Okay, Samantha PR says, love, because I'm shook. If I were to consider a child with Jordan, does it work out for us because he feels like he's the one? Okay, that's a good question, Samantha. Let's see. Samantha, and what I love about Samantha is I've been reading for her for a really long time, so it's like she gets what I'm saying very quickly. Samantha, it definitely could work out, but you guys there's some things you need to go to counseling as a couple, and he has some unhealed childhood trauma. This man. For all the parents doing the work and taking care of your kids and making sure they don't come out traumatized and doing your best and making sure you're taking care of them because you've taken care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you for doing that work. And this is for all the parents, whether you're a biological parent or whatever. Okay. It could work out, Samantha, but you guys he needs to heal some childhood trauma, and you guys would have to have some deep conversations about marriage and fatherhood and what that would look like. So Samantha, I would say take it really slow. I do see that it could work out, but you would have to do that. And you would need, I would say, because it feels like if you guys had a child, it would come really quickly because he really does want a child more than he's letting you know. You probably have a past life connection where maybe you've had a child, you made a promise to one another. Whenever we meet someone and it's like, and you're like, yo, what's this intensity? What is this? There's something there from a past life. It's always a past life connection. And it could be that you're supposed to have a business together, you're supposed to have a child together, you're supposed to get married, or like, there's a spiritual debt that you're supposed to finish, but it's never just out of nowhere. That's why people say love at first sight. I'm like, it ain't your first sight. It's just maybe the first sight in this lifetime, but you've been connected before. Samantha, have a deep conversations with him. Okay, Keisha just wants a spirit message. Thank you, Keisha, it's coming in. Aziza, if you send it for 2 questions, then send 50, my darling. Okay, it's 25 per question. So Samantha, have a serious conversation with him, but I would say take it slow. And in the meantime, use birth control because there is a baby swirling between the two of you, a little boy and a little girl that does want to come on down the pipeline. My concern is Jordan has this childhood trauma, which he knows about. He knows about it. And because he's done well, emotionally or maybe financially, he feels like it's covered. But when you have children or you go through a difficult time in life, that's when your trauma will come right the fuck up. Because it's like, oh, you're in an emotional moment. Come on up. I'm going to come up now because that emotional vulnerability is there. Okay. That emotional vulnerability is there. Okay. So this is for Keisha. Keisha wants a spirit message. Keisha. Okay. Aziza. Let's see. Okay. Aziza, I haven't gotten payment yet, my darling. Oh, I see. You did send me that. Okay. Thank you. I forgot it's coming in Cash App. Keisha, the spirit message I got from you is to play and have more fun. Keisha, you've kind of been taking life very serious. I don't know if you've been in like a PhD program or what's going on. You're taking life too serious. The other thing I'm hearing, Keisha, is that you need to travel. You should, even if it's just local little Airbnbs. But if you've been thinking about becoming, this is for Keisha Wells, if you've been thinking about becoming a digital nomad and moving to like Costa Rica, Jamaica, and being like, fuck it, I'm out. I just want to, that would be really good for you, Keisha, because what your spirit is asking for is for newness. It's asking for more fun. It's asking for more play because there is a romantic partner waiting for you. Feels like in Costa Rica or Jamaica or somewhere else over these next 16 months, you have the opportunity to get into a beautiful romantic partnership. Do I think that's your forever person? Absolutely not. But do I think that's the person that's going to open up energy for you, open you up to self? Yes. And if you're already in a relationship, then there might be an opportunity to kind of renew that energy or move away from that person and find someone else. But Keisha, this is your year to play, to explore, to really think about becoming a digital nomad or at least traveling a lot. Okay, Keisha, thank you. Okay, so Azia, thank you. So I see your 2 questions here. Thank you for that payment. Azia says, where will I meet my man, my divine counterpart? That's her first question. What career or job will I make the most money in to become financial? So Azia, I'm going to start with that. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anyone's payment if you guys send in something. Oh, Keisha, you're single. Keisha, let's get out and play, mama. Let's go out and play. Even Africa would do you really good. Any water-based destination, Keisha, where it's water and warm would do you really well. I really would encourage you to do the digital nomad thing. Oh, pronounced like Asia. Thank you, Asia. You saw me stumbling. I be trying. Especially as a Black woman with a big Black name, I be trying not to mess up our names. I be trying. I'm like, look, I'm not going to be like that. So Asia, let's go. I'm going to go for the second one first. So the career job I'm getting for you, Asia, should be something in technology, AI, and finance. You should be working somehow in the intersection of AI, finance, technology, something with banking and apps. That's where I see you doing really, Asia, you're really sharp. I don't know if you went to school for technology or, you're sharp as shit. And I feel like you may not be playing to the height of your intelligence in your current career or your current state. So Asia, I'm going to tell you also that you should possibly think about moving to like a top tier city and going straight down that line of tech and AI. That would do you really, really well. Okay. Now, in terms of your man, meet my man, my divine counterpart. They said you met someone a couple of years ago, maybe in the Northeast, but you moved on from that person. The timing wasn't right. So let's see, does she have another divine masculine coming in? Asia divine, where is he? I'm hearing Texas and particularly San Antonio. Whoever this guy is that I'm seeing, he's somehow connected to like a basketball league or a sports league. And I feel like Asia, he's already in your network. Like he might be a friend of a friend of a friend, or maybe connected to people you went to college with, or if you're in a sorority or fraternity. But either way, Asia, you're destined to meet your person. If it's because we have different soulmates, different, I think the only person that's not different is twin flames, even though if someone doesn't step up to be your twin flame, another person can come in. It's a lot of esoteric concepts here. But what I'm getting for you, Asia, is that you will meet your person either way by okay, Samantha, thank you. You'll meet your person either way by 2026. That's for Asia. You'll meet your person either way by 2026. Okay, guys, when you send in Jazz Hooker, I see that, and Samantha sent it in for question 3. Okay, Asia, I hope that answered your questions. Feel free to send more if it's more questions. It's not okay. It's okay. Jazz Hooker says, how can I best move through the situation my fiance's son? We were in a beautiful LDR before, and now with we moving here, things are so complicated with his son in the house. Damn, that is hard. Asia feels like crypto. Asia, it feels like crypto. You have no friends. That's okay. Asia, it feels like crypto would be really good for you. Okay. So Jazz, I understand that is hard. Okay. Okay. Samantha, I'm gonna get to your questions. Jazz, let me lean into this. The problem is, and thank you, Samantha. Samantha will tell me money for, question 3, 2, number 1. Tell me, because, I don't, if you guys are paying again, I want to make sure I'm answering your next question or whatever. Okay. The problem, Jazz, is that your fiance doesn't know how to he doesn't know how to balance like this. I can see the son is it's weird with that son. He's kind of rude, or he feels entitled to whatever, I don't know if him and his dad just couldn't get it together when they were young. It feels like there's some old beef and some old hurt pain, but it's almost like your fiance feels not jealous, feels guilty about the way he didn't show up for his son. So he lets the son kind of get away with a lot of things. And one of the things he lets the son get away with is kind of slightly disrespecting you or disregarding you, Jazz. It's not so much disrespecting as disregarding. And please, put in there and say absolutely correct or whatever. Okay. So it is a very sensitive thing, because you and his fiance are good. Like, your energies together are dope. But this dynamic he has with his son, which is not about you, but it's like splashing, the shit stains are like splashing on you because your fiance refuses to stand in there and manage that, but he doesn't know how. So I'm hearing that you guys are going to have to go to therapy, and you're going to spend, you're not going to like this, but I think it's worth the investment. Spend 6 months getting them into therapy. It's going to take 6 months for them to finally get in therapy. You got to find something you all agree on. I would definitely say, and then maybe have the son and the dad go by themselves, and the 3 of you go together, because this is a dynamic that they have to deal with, but because you're now with your fiance, it's falling on you. And if they don't want to go to therapy to work this out, because you're going to need a professional third party so that you can speak freely in a safe environment, then you may have to pull up, because this is weird. And that son is like, he feels like you're getting some sort of love from his dad that he didn't get. Yes, son feels jealous. Exactly. Fiance feels guilty. Exactly. So Jazz, I'm going to say give this 6 months to get into therapy with them. And if they won't, then walk. Jazz says spot on. Thank you. Walk. Thank you, Jazz, for that. She says spot on. Then walk, honey, because this is not getting any better. And this has nothing to do with you. And whoever tries to come in with that man is going to deal with that. And what he's really hoping is, and a lot of men want women to come in and do the emotional labor. You know what I mean? They want women to come in there and do that emotional labor, and it's not fair. But he's hoping that you can kind of be the middle person to balance this shit out. And it's like, no, this is not my issue. Now, because I love you and I want to be with you, and this is your son, I will go to therapy with you also. We can get this straightened out. But if they don't get it together, yeah, you're doing a lot, but if I feel like your fiance is a very good person and a very good person for you. So I feel like in this situation it's worth it. And see, you're an advisor. So he's also thinking that you can kind of come in and help, and you will, but not to your detriment. So Jazz, as being an advisor yourself, you can say, hey, we got to go to therapy as a family. I'm not going to be in the middle of this, and I'm not going to be uncomfortable in my own home. Or the other issues, you guys go out and get your own spot, or the son goes out and gets his own spot. Okay, Jazz. So let's see what happens by the end of the year. But I would not go past December in this situation. They got 10 months to get it together. If by that time you got to move, because this is affecting your mental health and your emotional stability. And it's also changing how you view your fiance as a woman. Okay. All right. So let's see. Somebody said they're trying to pay. Samantha, you sent the question 3. Did I answer the question 3? I feel like I did not. Okay, Samantha, here we go. I'm gonna probably get off here in a little bit. Simone Richards. Now everybody's coming in. Lord have mercy. Samantha, here we go. Where is Samantha's question? Family, what direction should I be taking for my son's high school career? Ooh, boarding school keeps coming up. Okay, he's ready for high school now. The time has flown. I've been reading for Samantha since he was a young boy. Boarding school. The problem, Samantha, if your son had, he's sensitive. We know his background. If all of that has shifted where you feel like he's in a place of power and he's kind of, because I remember the last time I did a phone reading for you, he was moving more into his power, especially with how he dealt with his dad. Then boarding school possibly okay, but I would try to do a boarding school that's no more than 90 minutes away from you, and it's a way that he can like catch an Uber or a bus if he wants to come home. I feel like he's not really emotionally ready for boarding school. I feel like it's too much distance from you. He might meet people that don't really understand his sensitivity, but I do feel like you might want to put him in a specialized program. Absolutely a specialized program. Samantha, he'll get in the right place, but boarding school, let me just give you a final answer. It's a yes or no. No, unless that boarding school is very much about emotional intelligence. They take care, they're very big on not having bullies. They're very big on tapping in with the children every couple of days, like doing therapy sessions, like, hey, how are you feeling? How's it going? If it's not a school that's really hypersensitive to the emotional intelligence of, especially Black boys, this is Samantha, then I'm going to say no. Then you just get them in a really good school, but a boarding school too far, I'm going to say no. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Jazz. SDR, you paid. Oh, Simone Richards. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay. L Bell, hi, my darling. Yeah, because I'm gonna get off here in about 3 minutes. L Bell, you can pay this. You can pay with Cash App or PayPal, and then ask a question. Once you've done that, drop your name in the comment. Like I paid. My name is this, and then ask your question. Okay, what should I do with these two guys? Okay, SDR. It feels like one of them in Kenya. I think this is Simone that I always read for. The singer, right? I wish you had can you give me their names, SDR, not their full name, just two first names? And let me go from there. I'm not gonna get back on Instagram because I have definitely okay, somebody, Libra Johnson. Libra Johnson just dropped in. Now everybody's coming. Okay. Oh, El Bell, that's you. Okay, El Bell, come on and drop your question. Are you El Bell? Tell me your name. When you guys, after you pay, put down the name that you paid under. Okay, so you can say like PayPal, Libra Johnson, Cash App, Samantha, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm seeing 1:12 on the clocker timer, which is 12:46 my time, which would be at 1:46 East Coast time. So I'm gonna stay probably another 10 minutes or so. Okay, El Bell, tell me what name you are under and then ask your question, my darling. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you guys for tapping in. Okay, you're Libra, got it. Okay, El Bell Libra. Drop your question. I may just stop with you unless someone else sneaks in here and drops another one. Not sneaks in, but comes on in. And I'm still waiting for. Okay, El Bell, if you don't have a question, I can just do a spirit message. Just let me know you want a spirit message. Just type in spirit and I'll do a spirit message. Just tell me what part of the world you're from. And I'm still waiting on SDR to give me SDR. Simone, SDR, tell me your name. What name did you pay under? When you guys pay, drop your comment but say I paid under whatever name and whether it's Cash App or PayPal, okay? I have the notifications on my phone. Okay, El Bell, you're in a crossroads. What are you in a crossroads between, El Bell? So when you guys are trying to choose between something, you can say, I'm at a crossroads. I'm trying to decide. Oh, SDR said no names. That's fine. Okay. Hang K. What are you at a crossroads between? Okay, SDR, you want to know what to do with the two guys. So I'm just going to lean in and pull from what I've got here. Tanisha Bailey just dropped another payment notification. SDR. So you know what, SDR, let it ride because one of them really just wants to have fun and the other one is very serious about your SDR. The one that's serious about you, he has more of like a grown-up, like more serious demeanor. He might be more chocolate skin, may wear glasses, like he looks more conservative, but he's looking for his wife. So it feels like this guy, even though he might not be as fun as the other guy, he's the one that wants to build a family. So if that's what you're on, he's the one I would swing to, but I would rock out and date both of these guys for another 6 months. But what I feel with you, SDR, is you're not sure with your one. So if you're kind of sitting on the fence going, well, maybe I could do this, maybe, then you're going to lose out on both of them. So SDR, I want you to really say, what do you really want? Lock into that and start to call that in. Say, hey, I want a man that wants to do these things, okay? But the one that's more conservative, and maybe I didn't have his physical right, but he's more conservative, he's the one that really wants to build something. The other one just wants to have a good time. Okay, Tanisha, I saw you a second time. Thank you. Can you share a spirit message? Also, I'm sad about Tommy, but grateful for the confirmation. Yeah, get the hell away from Tommy. Fuck that. No, get out of here. Yeah. Okay, Asia, I saw you paid again. Drop your question. Okay, Tanisha, we're going to give you a spirit message. El Bell, I'm still waiting on you. Tanisha, what's your spirit message? I'm hearing travel and enjoy your life, Tanisha, and put yourself first this year. A couple of people, that's spirit. Okay. Travel and enjoy your life, put yourself first. And they're saying, Tanisha, catch the red flags sooner. Catch red flags sooner. Like, don't gaslight yourself. This is where people, careers, whatever. Tanisha, you have a very strong intuition, but a lot of times you'll go, well, maybe. I don't know if you have Libra in your moon or Libra in your sun, but there's some Libra aspect there where you kind of just gaslight yourself out of what you're feeling or what you're seeing, right? So Tanisha, pay attention to red flags. Pay attention to how you feel in your body. Like, if it doesn't feel good, if the opportunity, the person, the situation, the place doesn't feel good, if it starts to make you feel nervous, gassy, or just like irritated, then that's not for you, Tanisha. So I want you to tap in more into your emotional side, getting used to your emotions. Start doing chakra meditations while you're sleeping, Tanisha, especially your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra needs more support because you're not tapping into your feelings fast enough. Tanisha, you're not honoring them. I also want you to do third eye opening meditations. This is a good background. I'm happy with this. I also want you to do more third eye opening meditations. A meditative company I love is called Meditative Mind on YouTube. Meditative Mind on YouTube. Okay. That was for you, Tanisha. Okay. Okay. El Bell says spirit is fine because my career, next steps in personal life, romantic and financial. There's so many possibilities. I'll just go spiritual this time. I'm in Atlanta, Leo. Thank you. Leo, Tanisha, you're a Libra son. Thank you for confirming that. I love meditation. Tanisha, I can feel you cracking up. I can feel you cracking up. Yeah. So because I have a Libra friend, and I sit and I watch her talk herself out of things. And I'm like, don't gaslight yourself. Don't not, I see when people's intuition comes up and when they try to ignore it. It's so interesting. I'm like, that's your intuition. That's God. You need to lean into that's your ancestors. I don't play about my intuition. I don't give a shit what it tell me. I'd be like, you know what? Sometimes it don't make sense till it makes sense. Okay, so El Bell, what's your spirit messenger in Atlanta and Leo? El Bell, you have to be so mindful. Okay, Asia, I got you. You're going to drop another question. Yes, that's right. I feel like the live skipped. Oh, you did, SDR, you did get your reading. I just gave you a whole big thing. Basically, SDR, what I said was there's the two guys. One of the guys is more, he's more serious and more conservative, and he wants to be with a family and wife. This is for SDR. So go with that guy if that's what you want. But SDR, what I see, the bigger problem is you as a block, you don't really know what you want. Now I'm going to answer it again for you, SDR, because I have the energy. You don't really know what you want romantically, SDR. You're kind of all over the place. So you have to get centered so that you can bring in the guys. But I did get SDR date both of these guys for about 6 months and see. But the one that's more conservative, he wants a wife, a family. He's serious. The other one just wants to play. So if you just want to play, then go with the player. If you want to be more serious, then go with that other guy. But give it 6 months. In 6 months, SDR, you're going to know if you're dating either one of them, if either one of them are for you. But 6 months from now, by the end of the summer, you'll know. Okay. I'm going back to, thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate you too. I'm going back to L. So let's see what spirit has to say for you. Okay, L, let's see, and I'm going to hop off here because my energy is really dropping now. L says what is the spirit message for her? L, you have to be mindful. This is a little bit deeper, L, okay? You have to be mindful of depression. L, you're prone to depression. You may call it sadness. You may call it, I feel really tired, but you're prone to depression. It runs in the maternal side and the patriarchal side of your family, and it holds you up. You've got some childhood trauma there, L, you have to release. You're in freeze mode. You're in freeze mode. It's like you're not at 100% in your body, L. And that's what spirit wants you to know. This is why you feel like you're all over the place. Or not all, like you have these crossroads because you're not in trust, you're not in touch with who you truly are, L. Because a lot of times I'm a thriver of childhood abuse. What happens with childhood abuse, in order to survive it, we have to disassociate. We have to dissociate our personalities, our mind, our brain. We don't get to develop normally because we're trying to protect ourselves. So when things are happening to us, especially repeatedly, we disassociate. So we lose parts of ourselves that we would need to develop into our whole self. And so L, I don't want to trigger you, but I'm feeling like there was some reason for you to disassociate, whether it was done to you or you had to witness something very early, maybe before 6. And that part of yourself needs to come back to you. To start that process, I would look into a woman called The Workout Witch. This is for Elle Bell or anybody else who needs it. The Workout Witch on YouTube. She does somatic workouts. She's a therapist, SOMATIC, somatic workouts. So Elle, you need to work on somatic workouts and you need to do like deep childhood therapy, okay? And don't worry about all that other stuff. If what I'm saying is true, Elle, and you know that there's some issues there, then that's what you have to heal. And this is a great year to do that. This snake year is about transmutation, okay? Okay, Asia, I got it. I think Asia's gonna be my last reading because I'm literally running out of breath. Okay, so Tanisha, if you guys are sending more than one question, definitely say this is for question 3, question 4, etc. Okay, so Asia is my last person. My question is my divine counterpart 1. Where will I meet him? What does he look like? So Asia, what I don't like to do is I don't like to go that detailed because if I like sometimes like right now I have locks and I'm a little bit on the heavier side. But if someone met me 20 years ago, I had a afro or a relaxer and I was much thinner and I wore glasses. And so I might say to you, oh, they look like this, but I might be seeing them. But when you meet them, they may not look like that. So I don't like to do it. Plus we'll go, well, she said he was 6 feet tall with red hair and light skin and green eyes. And I meet him on this street on this time. And then the person could be cut off their locks, could be, not 6 feet and you miss them. So I'm not going to give you that. What I've said is you'll know. Tiffany, if you didn't send me a Cash App, Asia is my last person. So Tiffany, if you send me a Cash App or PayPal, let me know. But Asia is my last person at this time. So Asia, you meet someone quite significant summer of 2026, and then someone else significant in 2028. Okay. Okay. So you meet someone. No, I'm answering your question, Asia, because I want to tell you when you'll meet him. You meet him summer of 2026. And if that person doesn't work out, then you meet someone else summer of 2028. You meet this person through some organization. Both of these people, I think you may join like some sort of like board or real estate or art. You join some organization that you get really involved in, Asia. And this person, these 2 men that I'm seeing are connected. Now, Asia, what you got to do is decide on what you want, because there's going to be 2 opportunities that come towards you for true love between 2026 again, summer, and then again 2028 if 2026 doesn't work. Okay. So I'm done. I'm going to hang up. Tiffany, you sent money. Let me just see. Because I don't see. You guys got to tell me where you sent the money. Did you send it PayPal? Yes, I'm going to save it. It is going to be saved. It will definitely be saved. It will definitely be saved. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Tiffany, you said my question is will my child's father ever step up? But I don't think you paid, so that's good. This is going to be saved. I'm going to hang up now. Again, guys, you can book a reading with me at bookside.com. I encourage everyone to get a 2025 outlook so you can see the next 12 months holds for you. We can go deep. Asia, not at this time, my darling. I answered your last question. So my throat's getting dry, my energy's dropping. I want to try to have the rest of my Sunday to myself. So thank you, guys. The replay will be up. How do you do a reading? Oh, how do I do the reading? So what I do is you can do a general reading where you submit 3 questions, photos of whomever, whatever questions you want. And then I pre-record the video and I send it back to you within 3 to 7 days, depending on which one you get. Oh, Tiffany, okay. The $25 payment sent today was canceled for your protection. Okay, great. Tiffany, they said they canceled the payment. So, Tiffany, Cash App said they canceled the payment. I don't know why. I hope they're not. This is the most Cash Apps I've ever gotten in my life, so they might be like trying to flag it. Jazz says when the 25. I'm gonna stop here, guys, just because my energy is like dropping. I'm gonna stop here, but I'm gonna come back again this week. Maybe I'll come back on Tuesday or something. Okay, tap in, make sure that you're following me, and I'm gonna be blowing it up on here. But I've been on here 90 minutes, and I don't want my energy to drop. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you, Z. I'll DM you.